Hi everyone, this is Din. Welcome back to the channel Filipino Nurse Retires Home. Thank you for your comments, sharing, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And thank you also for all your undying subscription to the channel. It means so much to me that you're still here, stuck by me. Today's topic is a different topic again. It's about owning properties into countries like United States or UK or Australia, and trying to retire in the Philippines and owning a house there or any kind of property that you leave behind. Now I'm going to take example. I'm gonna make myself as an example. Okay, we own two houses. We own a house here, we own a house in the Philippines. Now if the time when we leave United States and go to the Philippines, we might stay there for about 6 months. Owning properties can be a stressful situation. It can be a financial trap to a lot of people because it entails a lot of financial backup. Okay, now example, if we live in the Philippines for 6 months, United States house has to be maintained according to a standard. We live in a subdivision. Okay, we have a covenant that would tell you that you have to maintain a certain landscape, like you have to trim your grass a certain kind of like height of the grass, you have to trim them, or your bushes needs to be cut, and so on and so forth. And that cost, example, it will cost us maybe 150 for a half-acre lot to be mowed, okay, and doing the edges and so on. So 150. Now the electricity has to be maintained inside the house. Okay, we average about 200 to maybe 250 in a very hot day, and when it's very cold we have to have heater on. So you have to maintain a certain temperature in the house. Now you have to have somebody to clean your house. That might cost you about $150 monthly to have somebody to come once time. Okay, now you have to have water. The water has to stay on because if in case we come home and our daughter comes home, then we need water. Now garbage disposal, we have, regardless if we have garbage or trash, we have to maintain that and pay the bill because the county would bill you. Okay, now the taxes, property taxes has to be paid here in the United States every end of the year, and that costs a lot of money. That might cost us 1% of the total amount of or the appraised value of your house. Supposing your appraised value is about $350,000 to $400,000, then 1% of that is what? $4,000 a year. So you have to cough that out, okay, because that's 1%. Now if you're going to maintain a car here, you have to have a property tax on that also, and registration. So all those things, if you're gonna take that into consideration, you will have a headache. Okay, you're gonna have a stress. Now another thing is you rent it out. The renters has to be trustworthy. You can hire somebody to maintain it for you, but they probably would charge you about 10% to 20% just to take care of that. But if they will have major issues like leaking roof, appliance does not work, the plumbing is not working and it's leaking, then what happened is it is gonna be you who's gonna solve the problem. they will tell you that what needs to be done, but you have to pay for it. So what if the renters does not pay their dues monthly? That's gonna be you who will have a headache. So, and anyway, those are the things that you have to consider while maintaining a home in the United States. There's a lot more. Then another thing is, so we're gonna switch the scenario. If you leave the Philippines, you have to have a caretaker in the Philippines. Currently, I'm in United States. I know I'm spending about 20,000 pesos, which is about $50 a month, just to keep it going, because I have to maintain a caretaker. I have to really get somebody who is trustworthy. Right now, I'm not convinced about that. So that's another topic, because I'm having difficulty with the current one that I have. So, because they can screw you for your money, they're not going to do what they're supposed to do. You cannot control over them that time because you're gone. You're at the mercy, basically, of other people. And I hate that kind of feeling that you always have to think like that, because I will have to ask my brother-in-law, my sisters, to take care of my place at the same time, to make sure everything is doing well. And I'm always at the mercy of other people. And I do not like that. I feel like I'm hostage, okay? Because I cannot just get rid of my caretaker, because I know I need somebody to be there 24/7. Now, another issue that you will have to have is, the big one is, if you get animals, what if you gotta go to America and you have pets in the Philippines? Just like here, we have 4 pets. I have to get somebody to take care of my pets and pay that monthly. May cost me $300 to $400 just to keep somebody here to take care of my cats, or even more. Okay, if you have goat or chicken business in the Philippines, or something like pets, your goats need somebody to take care of them. Your vegetation or your orchard needs to be taken care of. Somebody has to mow the yard in the Philippines. So those kind of things. And you still have electricity in the Philippines at the same time. It's a back and forth, and it's continuous kind of scenario, kind of issues that you have to consider every time. And those will create some sort of stress for a retiree. So best thing is, you have to make up your mind what you're gonna do with your house. You might have to sell it, so that you're gonna be relieved of those kind of headaches that comes with it. Or you can let one of your family, your daughter maybe, or your brother, whatever, to stay there rent free. But as long as they will keep up with the payments of the amenities, payments of the utilities, and so on and so forth. Okay. Or you can get rid of the house, and when you come to United States, you can stay in an Airbnb, okay, and or an apartment hotel that has kitchenette while staying in United States, or stay with your family and friends for about 1 month if they welcome you. So anyway, guys, it's just a matter of deciding which is the best for you, just to reduce the stress. So meaning to say, having less is really having less ownership on something is really less stress for each one of us. So we might really have to downsize a little bit more than what we were thinking. So guys, I hope you learned from this and prepare for that, all those unforeseeable situations like what I had mentioned. So be careful, guys, and may you'll have a good day, and God bless. Bye bye.